Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Real Housewives franchise has long been synonymous with glamour, drama, laughter, and unforgettable moments. For over a decade, the women who have opened their homes and lives to millions of viewers have become more than just television stars. They have become family to fans worldwide. But today, an unthinkable tragedy has shaken the entire Real Housewives family to its core. A sudden, heartbreaking loss has left the stars, their loved ones, and loyal viewers grieving in shock. The news broke in the early hours of the morning, and almost instantly, the words spread like wildfire. A beloved member of the Real Housewives family had died unexpectedly. Within minutes, social media was flooded with messages of disbelief and sorrow. Fans, friends, and co-stars struggled to process the unimaginable truth that someone who had once lit up screens with laughter and life was now gone. The heart-stopping announcement, no one saw it coming. There had been no warning, no public sign of illness, no gradual decline that would prepare anyone for the pain that followed. The statement released by the family was short, but its impact was enormous. With profound sadness, we announced the sudden passing of our beloved name. She left us far too soon, and our hearts are broken. We ask for privacy as we grieve this unbearable loss. Those few words carried a weight so heavy that even the strongest of hearts trembled. Fans refreshed their feeds in disbelief, hoping it was some kind of rumor, some misunderstanding that would soon be cleared. But as tributes poured in from fellow housewives and Bravo stars, the truth became undeniable. This was real. A life filled with light. She was not just a reality star. She was a mother, a daughter, a sister, a friend. On screen, she had brought wit, candor, and authenticity. Off-screen, she was deeply loved by those who truly knew her. Whether it was her infectious laughter, her honesty during moments of conflict, or the vulnerability she showed in sharing personal struggles, she was someone who resonated with millions. Her journey on the Real Housewives franchise was one filled with highs and lows. Fans had witnessed her happiest celebrations, birthdays, weddings, and family milestones, as well as her most painful moments. Through it all, she had shown resilience, teaching others that strength and vulnerability can exist together. It was this relatability that made her a fan favorite. Viewers didn't just watch her life unfold, they felt like they were part of it. And now, in her absence, they feel like they've lost someone close to their own family. Castmates in mourning. Almost immediately, her fellow housewives began posting tributes. The words were raw, emotional, and filled with love. Some shared pictures of behind-the-scenes laughter. Others posted heartfelt notes about how much she meant to them. One co-star wrote, "I can't believe I'm writing this. You were the heart of our group, always ready with a smile and a hug. My heart is shattered. I will miss you forever." Another shared, "She was more than a friend. She was my sister. We went through so much together on and off camera, and I don't know how to go on without her." Even housewives from other franchises, women who may have never filmed with her but understood the bond of being part of the Bravo family, came forward with condolences. It became clear that this loss was not just personal to her closest friends, but collective, felt across cities, shows, and even countries. The fans' heartbreak. If the housewives themselves were in shock, the fans were equally devastated. Many turned to Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok to express their sadness. Thousands of comments appeared under old clips of her most iconic moments. Viewers revisited scenes that once brought laughter but now carried a bittersweet ache. One fan wrote, "She wasn't just a housewife, she was a part of our lives. Watching her each week was like catching up with a friend. I can't believe she's gone." Another shared, "She showed us her flaws, her pain, her humor, and her heart. That's rare. I'll never forget her." For many, the Real Housewives had been an escape, a source of entertainment during difficult times. And she was part of that comfort. Now, her absence felt like the sudden disappearance of a close companion. A family in grief. Beyond the cameras and the fame, the greatest grief lies with her family. The ones who knew her not as a reality star, but as simply mom, daughter, sister, or wife. Theirs is the deepest wound of all. Friends close to the family revealed that the suddenness of the loss has made it even harder to bear. They're in shock, one insider shared. It doesn't feel real. One moment she was here, full of life, and the next she was gone. They are devastated. Her children, especially, have been on the minds of fans and co-stars alike. Viewers who watch them grow up on the show feel protective of them now, hoping they can find strength in the love surrounding them. Remembering the legacy. In the days following her death, there has been much discussion not just of the loss but of her legacy. What will people remember most about her? For many, it will be her ability to make others feel seen. She was often the one to break the tension with humor, to comfort a friend with honesty, or to remind others that no one's life is perfect. She embodied resilience. When faced with struggles, whether personal, professional, or relational, she never pretended to have it all together. Instead, she showed her humanity. That courage made her unforgettable. Already, fans have begun suggesting ways to honor her memory. Some propose a special reunion episode dedicated to her life. Others want Bravo to create a tribute segment that captures her most powerful and joyful moments. Bravo speaks out. The network itself has issued a heartfelt statement. We are heartbroken to hear of the sudden passing of Naeem. She was a cherished part of the Real Housewives family, and her presence brought joy, laughter, and honesty to our screens. Our thoughts are with her loved ones, and we join fans everywhere in mourning this incredible loss. Behind the scenes, producers and crew members are said to be reeling. Many of them spent years working closely with her, traveling to film shoots, capturing both her vulnerable and strong moments. For them, this was not just a star but a friend. A community united in sorrow. If there is one silver lining in this tragedy, it is the reminder of how powerful the Real Housewives community can be. Fans who may have once argued over which cast member was the most entertaining or controversial have come together in grief. In mourning her, they are united by the love they all felt for her. The hashtags honoring her name continue to trend. Tribute videos are being shared. Old interviews are being rewatched, now carrying the weight of nostalgia. Everywhere, there is a sense of togetherness and loss. Looking ahead, it is too soon to say how the franchise will move forward. Filming schedules may be altered, and reunion specials might now carry a different tone. For her castmates, returning to filming without her will feel almost impossible at first, but many believe she would want them to continue, to laugh, to fight, to love, and to share their lives, just as she did. Her story reminds everyone that behind the glitz and drama, these women are human. They love, they hurt, and sometimes they leave this world too soon. The final goodbye. As plans for her memorial are being made, the reality of her absence is sinking in. Soon, there will be a service where loved ones will gather to say goodbye. Flowers will be laid, tears will fall, and stories will be shared. Her life will be celebrated, even as her loss is mourned. And for the fans, her memory will live on through countless episodes, iconic lines, and unforgettable scenes. Every time someone rewatches her most memorable moments, they will be reminded of the woman who gave so much of herself to the world. She may be gone, but she will never be forgotten. Conclusion? Today, the Real Housewives family is draped in sorrow. A sudden death has taken away someone irreplaceable, leaving a void that cannot be filled. Her co-stars mourn her, her family grieves her, and her fans around the world feel the sting of this heartbreaking news. But in that grief, there is also love. Love for the woman she was, for the memories she gave, and for the legacy she leaves behind. She may have left this world too soon, but the impact of her life will echo forever in the hearts of those who loved her.